telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, old 10 Don Drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough. Not on them, no, they can buy their own drinks.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcasting on the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. Listen, yesterday we had kind of we wanted to do a sort of a Q&A type thing, or drama phones or something like that, whatever we were going to do. It got cut off because we had a spirited argument, debate with Billy the Fridge. I thought it was really entertaining. I thought it was good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it too. I heard a lot of good things. A lot of people had different sides to take, and that's all good, and that's fine. That's all good, and that's fine. But I thought today, if you want to jump on my Discord, I will take as many calls as humanly possible. And this is not about ratings or hits or anything else. This one's about you. Now, I do have not so much a rule, but a guideline. If I get the same question or the constant, maybe the same subject over and over again, let's say, I don't know, Boogie 2998888. I've covered that ad nauseum. I've said everything I had to say about it. I will talk about it, but I'm probably going to move you on a little quicker than somebody that is asking me something different. I'll also open up the low phones or advice or whatever you want to ask me, if that's what we want. Real Talk's coming tomorrow. My vacation's, I'm going to work next week. My vacation's kind of beginning tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing Real for the first time. Jamie Pine has mentioned maybe coming down. Captain Kirsch is coming down. It's going to be a real party, and I want to kick it off right, and I'm just in a fucking good mood. Shout out to Copper Cab. I finally got to talk to him. We've been following each other for the better part of 6 months. Cool ass dude. He wants to do an interview. Would love to get Copper Cap on. I do pre-interviews now, so I'm gonna touch base with him, and hopefully that will happen really soon. The other thing was Fuckhead of the Week is this guy. I'll give you a little thing. I got this. I didn't know word Fuckhead of the Week. Like I said, things got tied up, but I thought this is really funny. I said, what's going on with YouTube here? Like, everything seemed to stop. I wasn't getting any hits. And Peter King, Pimpin_Pete, I suggest you follow him. He's a meme master. And he found scares. I laughed my stupid balls off. Your Fuckhead of the Week. We have another Fuckhead of the Week already brewing. If you want to see what you have to beat for next week, because I got a really strong entry right away, just a couple hours ago. You can check my Twitter feed at Tommy C SFTP, at Tommy C SFTP, as you can see below. Let's get right into the calls. You hit it hard. This show's on you. How about I'm just gonna sit here and drink, and you fuckheads are gonna make it happen. Thanks so much for showing up. Yeah, shout out to Nicholas De Oreo. Go beat his shit. Go sub him. Go see what he made. This is good stuff. I laughed my monkey ass off. Let's get right into it. Alfredo, 2006, you're on the air.
Hello?
Up? What's up, Alfredo?
Hi.
What do you got?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
That's nice.
Are you a young man or a girl?
I was on here before.
Who are you? I don't know you.
The 11-year-old.
Oh, well, aren't you too young to be listening to me?
No. What happened with Boogie? I wasn't listening.
Well, I can't go over that now, sweetheart. I mean, I made him I made a bit of a criticism of him, and his friend Billy the Fridge took exception to it, and we had a little argument. You'll have to go watch it, sweetheart.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Sounds like one of my daughter's friends, for Christ's sake. Jesus. What's wrong with you parents letting me here listen to me? I'm just a big mouth. Names get you on easily. You're Ravaged Twink. You're on the air.
Hey, so I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel, right? And basically the premise is uploading assets like intros, outros, stuff like that for other YouTubers to use, kind of like help him out, how does that sound?
I think it's great. I mean, it's also going to depend on the quality of your work and how good it is. But it's definitely, this is something you could buy and it can be personalized. Make sure it's something that, like, you have the intro and then, put the name of your company and just mention this, you pick the text or says something along those lines. So you can make sure you have a template set up so you can change the text to something like that. I don't think it's a horrible idea, but I think YouTube's like everything else. Unless you're ridiculously talented, you need connections. You need help. So definitely network a lot, even at the lowest levels, and don't quit. You got to at least start in doing it for the love. The money will come if it comes, but you got to at least do it because you dig it to start with.
Yeah, I'm planning on like getting money when I get a bit older.
Well, make your stuff now. And here's the thing: if you're a young person, if you're a teenager, Lord Vegas says you got competition. he just saw it. He did. But I mean, I think it's like anything. You keep cracking, and you put your
fucking drugs.
Yes, we have a new donation thing for today, and I'll turn it up a little bit. Loving the streams lately, man. Keep it up, even if it doesn't make till 3 a.m. Thanks, thanks, Jay. I do appreciate it. No, but I just keep at it and keep going. That's it. Make it and do it because you dig it first. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And by the way, I'm like the guy that sent you like those 2 edits, like with fucking I Am Alex and that scarce thing.
Wait, you're Peter King?
No, I just like the one edit with I Am Alex and the KKK, and it was like,
oh, you made that. You made that,
yeah.
The KKK Alex thing. That's funny as hell. Well, keep doing stuff like that.
All right, and
yeah, you kind of got beat out by this guy, this Peter King guy, by Fuckhead of the Week. But keep sending me stuff, man.
Damn.
I like stuff that makes me laugh. But it was that was really funny. That was really funny.
One last thing, I was thinking about kind of like possibly helping or doing the editing for other YouTubers, like.
Well, look, I got to keep going over. I got to keep this moving, but you got to get your stuff out there, man. Just get it out there. All right, brother? Okay.
All right. Adios, right.
Take care, brother. All right, yeah, one question too. Come on, we got because otherwise I'll get stuff up. I love Keemstar. God, I hope you do better than you did yesterday.
Okay, Tommy, I got you this time. I'm not going to get blown up again.
No.
Okay, so I have a question.
In
that debate against Billy the Fridge.
Yeah.
You said that in your old video you were only talking about the video.
Mm-hmm.
You were only talking about.
I was critiquing the video. Yeah.
That is not true.
What do you mean?
You were talking about how he was on the stage and how he got bullied on the stage and stuff like that. So if I said that, it's obviously it'd be because obviously I knew that he was bullied off stage because I was critiquing the video. What I was trying to say, if I did say those words, which I think you might be right, I did kind of misspeak. If he doesn't do the video, I don't know about what happened on stage because the only thing I know about is the Sargon thing. I think the video negates the work on stage. So what I'm saying, in some sense, you're right. The title of the thing kind of proves your point. He got bullied. I don't know how relevant it is whether it was on stage or off stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I believe, and I stick by what I said. Even if I misspoke in the other episode, I think what he did afterwards negated by playing the victim card what Billy told me he did on stage. And by the way, I'm not saying Billy didn't make any good points. He did. He did a good job, but he argued from a very emotional standpoint, and I think he came at it like he came at it in the Keemstar way.
Drugs.
Yeah, he came at it like not saying you don't care, but he was way more passionate about it than you were.
Yeah, because I'm a critic, I don't. He's not my friend, and that's why I gave him the benefit of the fucking doubt. Yeah. That's his friend, but that's not a good way to argue. It's not a good way to argue because he was also coming at it like, in my opinion, he was coming at it like he was a Keemstar argument. It was you're bad, I'm good. That's not an argument. That's just trying to say that you're a hypocrite, you're this, you're that, and that's why I let him go off, and that benefited me. But he was emotionally invested in it.
One point where he really, in my opinion, where he really got you was who's better for the job than Billy, because I'm Boogie, because no one, if Boogie being the person he was, everyone thought he was a neutral. Nobody would have got. He wouldn't. If he was the person that you wanted him to be to fight back against Arnita Sarkeesian,
he would have never got in. No, there's some truth in that, and that's why he shouldn't have went up. He shouldn't have been up there to go use. That kind of plays into my point. You could look at it both ways. That's why he shouldn't have went up there to begin with. You could look at it both ways. You know, the thing is, me and Billy don't necessarily. You know, Vega pointed that out. Me and Billy don't necessarily disagree at all about. He disagrees with the fact that I think he's not equipped for the job. He thinks he is. Well, that's just. You know, I mean, take your pick on what you think. I still don't think he's equipped. And I think he negated his great performance by making that video. And I stand by that. And I think that's a pretty strong argument. If you don't, that's fine. He negated everything that Billy said that he did well. And if I'll even go this far, all right? If he doesn't make the video, first of all, I don't make the criticism, and he is the man for the job. But he made the video. By his own admission, it was shit. And he had to make a retraction. And he did get bullied. So everything I said was correct.
All right.
All right. I mean, look, it's one of these things like, look, it's almost the same thing with you. You know, like, we're just agreeing to disagree. It's not the fucking end of the world. I wasn't attacking him. I was harsh. But harsh criticism's okay. And I don't think he's a bad person. You know, guess what? I'm not the man for the job to play center for the New York Rangers. And I don't think he's the man to job to do that if he's going to get bullied like that. That's it. That's all there is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I just think Billy had really good evidence backing up why he thought that he was the man for the job. And I think, you know,
but that's subjective, and it comes down to a matter of opinion. And if you believe that, that's perfectly fine. I'll let you take it away from that. But that's all it is. It's what you want to believe. As I said, I don't. He does. I played my case. You bought his case. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at you. I don't need you to justify, or anybody in the chat for that matter, to justify what I believe. I'm sticking by what I said. I think he's wishy-washy. He says he's wishy-washy. I don't want wishy-washy people going up against Anita Sarkeesian. If it was anybody else, I wouldn't have cared. And apparently he did amazing on stage. But once he made that video and pulled the victim card, I think he negated his great performance, and that makes him not good enough for the job. Is there somebody else better for the job? Probably. Probably not. I'll even go that far. Probably not. But here's the thing. The only person that could get that job is somebody that Anita could cuck. And if that's the case, nobody should do it. All right?
Yeah, but Tommy, when you say, what did you say? When you say, damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. All right, thanks, Tommy.
All right, man. You're good. I love you. You're a good guy. Even though you're a Keemstar fan. Take care.
Yeah, I love Keemstar.
I know you do. I know you do. He's funny. I watched some of his trolling videos today. From the Federation of Asshole Gamers. I did. Laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. All right. Satire. Are you going to make it or are you going to blow it? 3, 2, 1. Satire. You blew it. Critical Mess. You're on the air.
Hey.
What you got, bro?
I'd just like to say that I...
Go ahead. What happened, Critical?
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I can hear the chat. Where the fuck is it? I'm sorry.
Don't play with the chat. Just listen. Talk to me. Don't worry about the chat.
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
Okay, so I'd like to say that I do kind of agree with you when it comes to what Boogie's done. Like, I'd say that I'm kind of a casual observer of what happened there.
Okay.
And the fact that he made that video, which ended up having much more of a reach than the VidCon panel.
Yeah, that's really a good point.
Negate what he's done there.
No, you're right.
Because I don't think people have been spending the time to look through the entire VidCon panel and see his points against Anita.
Why would you? There's thousands of hours of stuff over there. You know, and I said that to Billy last night. Only thing he knows about VidCon is Anita showing her ass. They don't know what a good job. They do not know what a good job Boogie did, and I feel that he negated it.
Yeah, didn't he say things like he was a cis white male and things like that? Yeah,
and that he's born for. He said he was born of privilege. I know I'm born of privilege. I mean, come on, man. That means you bought her narrative. And then he went on and on and on and talked about. And he talked about like how he didn't want to piss her off. Well, that's not a debate, unless he was playing what somebody else said to me yesterday, like a meta game, trying to come out, you know, kind of sheepish and then turn out to be the lion at the end, which is cool. That's fine. And it has crossed my mind. This is the tinfoil side. Was that an attempt, the video itself, was that an attempt to sort of, I don't know, maybe use the victim card as a club to Anita? Payback.
I think he just kind of fucked up. Like,
yeah, I think so too.
Boogie's a nice guy.
He's a good
like
guy.
he gives people the benefit of the doubt, and the problem is that you can't do that with people like Anita. They just end up taking advantage.
That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. I think it's too important. Anita wants to use cyberbullying to silence people. Boogie wants to use the cyberbullying issue to help people. And I don't know if you can go on the stage with people like that. Now Billy did point out that he went in there and basically exposed her, and that is brave. But I never called him a coward. I just said he wasn't cut out for this, if he's going to take it that personal. Yeah. That's all I said.
And the whole thing about privilege, I'd like to say, is that I've been following Boogie for a while now, and I know his life story, and it is fucking shit.
Oh god, like, he had a bad break.
His mother abused him, made him fat, so that he'd stay with her. He has not had a privilleged upbringing.
No, I pointed that out in the show.
Has been way better than his.
Yeah, being white was so fucking great. Like why did all that happen to you? You know?
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's the thing about being born in the United States or being born in the West. You can get fucked up like Billy. You can be from the fucking ghetto. You can come from a nowheresville place, grow up in a trailer, and you can grow up to be fucking
Kids,
Boogie.
Don't do fucking drugs.
Sorry, thank you so much.
Keemstar's voice all the time.
You should get your wife for QnA. Fat fucking chance. That's not happening. Yeah, so like we just agree. Keemstar doesn't agree. I mean, and that's it. And ultimately at the end, I think me, Billy, and I think even a lot of Boogie's critics, we all want the same thing. I do believe that. All right, let me move on. I want to get a lot of people on. Thanks, Critical.
See you.
Take care. Let's see. I want to see somebody I haven't seen in a while. Or biggest Tommy C fan.
Shout out to FunDads23.
Shout out to who?
FunDads23.
Who's he?
It's a girl. It's my friend.
All right. Shout out. Oh, so you're on the big show. How old are you?
11.
You the same girl? What's the matter with you? You trolled me. Good job. Get out of here. Kalova. You're on here. Kalova going once. Kalova going twice. 3 times. You're out. Bracing, you're on the air.
Oh, hi.
How are you, sir?
Good.
What's up? I'm in a good mood. Go ahead.
Here. I have a YouTube channel, and the reason why I made the YouTube channel is to let's see here, just read all the comments that I make. Like,
you all right? We lost you there for a second, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
All right, talk to me. Talk to me.
The reason I made a YouTube channel, and for some reason I keep getting these comments like saying, "Hey, we should do these things together. Like, you should go to this website, and we can help you with these intros and outros." But I really just want to do my stuff. My
are you trying to? You talk about partners? They're trying to like be partners with you.
Yeah.
I only think you should get a partnership after you make it. After you start getting stuff rolling in. I'm still partnerless, so I'm doing all right. Boogie, strangely enough, is partnerless. He still goes through YouTube directly. You do get a better cut. They negotiate for you to get a better cut, but I don't see people. Like, how many subs do you have?
I think around 7.
Yeah, so it's not your concern. A lot of these guys are trying to get up-and-coming talent. They're fishing. And if you're any good, they're just going to fucking lock you in and own you. So just make it shit, bro. And that's it. All right, man?
My other question was...
supposed to have one.
Well,
go ahead. You're supposed to have one today.
Sorry. You know how Anita was saying, like, there's no males saying, like, having their, like, being abused or anything like that?
What did she say?
Like, she mentioned, like, well, Hank Green said like
Hank Green.
the Hank Green thing. Like, you know how the message said like let's see here.
All right, I gotta get to the point. Hank Green's a fraud. He's a phony. He's a political hack. He made an exception for her that he surely wouldn't have made for anybody else. She broke their rules, and unsurprisingly, that's why Sargon jumped on the victim card so quick. He wanted to show that they were not going to punish her for doing for something they would have punished him for. So they had to come up with a bogus thing. All her harassers were in the audience. Well, all her critics were in the office. Were in the audience. Harassment is a crime, and they're not criticism, and that's what she wants to do. She wants to make all criticism criminal. That's the thing. And that's why I don't want Boogie up there, because that's how important it is. It's a free speech issue. It's very important to me personally. That's how I make a few bucks. I think Hank showed his ass in a lot of ways bigger than Anita's. The only difference is he wasn't on the stage and the video didn't go viral. That's it. That's how I feel about Hank.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Big phony, those guys. Big frauds. They should be ashamed of themselves. And it's obviously they're not for open discussion. They're for their narrative and their narrative only. That Jake person, you're on the air. 3. What do you got, man?
I was just going to talk about, do you know who Tariq Nasheed is?
I certainly do.
Did you see what Bundy offered him just to have a conversation with him on?
I don't know why Bunty even wants to talk to that fucking guy. I mean, it's almost the same argument that I'd make for with Thing. I don't think you should be on the stage with Klansmen. Don't platform them.
Right.
Yeah.
Those people just.
What did he offer him?
Just to talk. That's it. To talk about their differences.
I love Bunty. He's a lot of fun. He's a talented guy. He's a charismatic guy. I don't necessarily agree with how he goes about challenging people with identity politics. It's just not my way.
Right.
I think Nasheed deserves nothing more, nothing less than constant criticism and constant exposure. Because
they're the ones that are trying to censor,
Well, look, Bunty's been calling this guy a bigot, right? And a racist.
Right.
Why do you want to talk to a racist? That's what I would say to Bunty. Why do you platform a bigot? Yeah, all right, he's bigger than you, and maybe he could help you out. But who are you exposing them to? A bunch of other bigots that believe in that. So I'm gonna tell you something personal. I did 2 shows on Tariq.
Yeah.
They both sucked. You know why they both sucked? Because I don't care about Tariq Nasheed. What can I do with Tariq Nasheed? You're a bigot, you're a liar, you're a phony. Boring, boring, boring. Everybody knows that. And I'm not like to me, he's just like he's a wizard of Ku Klux Klan. All right, he hates fucking black people. What else? What other depth is there? There's nothing. There's not a fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Everything Tariq accuses somebody being of is that.
Yeah, so what are you going to do? Make the hypocrisy argument with somebody like him?
Yeah, exactly.
So look, and by the way, my criticism of Bunty is that I understand what he's trying to do, and it comes from here in the heart, and he's trying to do the right thing. I just don't. This is me personally. I'm not telling him how to fucking run his life or his YouTube channel or his career, and maybe he's right and I'm wrong. Okay, I just don't give people like that the time of day. The only thing I could use Tariq Nasheed for, or whatever the fuck his name is a joke. It's a joke. Howard Stern used Daniel Carver. He's a walking straw man. He isn't a straw man argument. He's a fucking walking straw man. If conservatives were to use Tariq Nasheed as an example of the left, it would be unfair because he's that much of a fucking joke. And I think he should be parodied. I'm getting drunk. Parodied, memed, whatever. That's all you can do with Tariq. That's my opinion. Bunty, I'm sure. Yeah, Bunty disagrees with me. Like, I'm not totally through Elvis's video, and it's really well done, and Vegas worked on his shit and stuff like that, and it looks fucking fantastic. But to me, it's like beating a dead horse. That's just me. That's just me. It's like he's a bigot. Yeah, no shit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But that being said, I want people like Elvis to move and keep memeing him and exposing him and stuff like that. I mean, Tariq is one meme away from being Anita Sarkeesian herself. You know, and I think Anita's done, and this is going to be our new punching bag. You know, and he's 10 times dumber than her, which is saying some shit. You know. All right, buddy. Thanks for the call.
All right, absolutely. See you later.
Take care. Yeah, I know he's a bit quiet. Yeah, he's big bigot. That's my opinion. That's the way I feel about it. By the way, I don't care that I'm not saying Bunty shouldn't be doing what he's doing. I'm not saying that. Hey, I got 200 people in here. Can I get a few likes if you're fucking hanging in there? And I've had 200 people here for a minute, so it's not asking for too much. Please, bitte. No, he's a bad guy. I mean, once he's proved himself to be a bad guy, that's it. And you can't even use the hypocrisy argument against him because he's a walking hypocrite. You know, you're a hypocrite. Yep. What do you do? But that being said, the Alexes, the Brotherhood, fucking eat them alive. I don't care. Me personally, look, I'll be honest with you. If he were to come on my show, I would just fucking goof on him. That's it.
Kids, don't do fucking drugs.
Much love, Tommy. Keep up the stream. Thank you so much. Fun Dads, you're on the air. I don't know if you're gonna make it. 3, 2, 1. Fun Dads didn't make it. Wait a minute. Yeah, Fun Dads dipped out. You're on the air.
All right.
What you got?
Can we reverse back to Boogie for a second?
Well, you have to come with something different. It's one question and go.
Don't you think he fucking panders like a motherfucker?
I don't care if he does or not. Whatever he's got to do. I think a lot of his fans are into the victim and thing and pain and all that stuff. That's just not my bag. I'm not going to criticize him for that. Does he pander? Yeah, to his fan base. Don't we all? I'm pandering to the fuckhead. I pander to the fuckheads all the time. Fucking
he especially panders.
Well, I do T-shirts. I kiss their fucking ass. I listen to what they tell me. They donate. I mean, am I any better than Boogie in that aspect?
No.
I'm just different because I'm obnoxious and he's not. You know?
Yeah, you're self-aware.
No, I don't even think it's that. Well, I am, but that's not the reason. It's just I think it's a different style. You know, I don't think it's style, and it sounds to me like his style's not for you. You know. That's what it sounds like. But here's the thing. Has Boogie, be honest with me, has he ever made you laugh? Ever?
Laugh. Fuck.
Dude, when I saw the Francis World of Warcraft video, I fucking about pissed my pants. That's when I started really getting into YouTube.
Like 2 videos of Francis.
Yeah. I get all that. I mean, I'm not saying every criticism of his entertainment value is illegitimate. But my point is, when I really started getting into YouTube in like 2009, all right, when I really became a huge fan of Ray William Johnson, Boogie was a big part of that. And I got fooled, and I didn't know it was an act. You know, I thought it was just some random viral video. And he just earned my respect as far as a YouTuber. And he's still here. He's still fucking here. You know, so, I mean, as far as...
Considering his obesity is debilitating, do you think that someone's banging his wife?
Oh, get out
on the
here.
side.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, no.
Come on, man. Come on. I can't do that. Why would I say that? God, Jesus Christ. Good for Boogie. He's got a cute wife. What the fuck, man? I'm not going that route. Boogie didn't do shit to me. Now, if somebody said that with Keemstar, I might have entertained it. I'll be honest with you. I'm a big fraud that way. All right. Admin abuse dumpster? What the fuck?
Hold on a second.
No, I'm doing a live stream. What do you want?
Okay, all right, I'm good.
All right, what do you got?
Can I ask a military question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard, but recently the U.S. allowed religious beards and turbans for some reason. I just want to know what your thoughts are on that.
I thought if you're a chaplain, for everybody. Like across the board?
I think so. For just,
I thought because you could be a chaplain as Sikh or outside of chaplains. No, I don't agree with it. No, army is not chaplains. I'm a little more liberal with, because I mean you got to have a beard if you're a Sikh, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I'm a little more liberal with that, I suppose. But no, I don't agree with that. The army isn't a fucking social experiment. It's designed to do two things: kill people and break shit. When it's not killing people and break shit, it can do a lot of wonderful humanitarian things. But anything, this individual identity politics does not belong in the army, because it interferes with the mission. When I went in the military, it didn't matter if you had to fucking take shit outside or fucking rake leaves. That was the mission. Nothing was to get in between that. Nothing. Even a simple thing like that. Not your fucking sexual identity, not the way you feel, not your religion. We're all the same. And I think when you let people grow beards and do things like that are not chaplains, you're saying, you're making an individual statement. And no, so I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, that's all I had.
All right, good question. Real good question, bro. Real good question. Bommy C, you're on the air.
I'm spooked.
What do you want? Oh, yeah, you did get spooked, you bitch. Let's see. Well, Luck made it really good. We'll put Luck in. Move to on air. Luck, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, what's up?
You tell me, brother. What's on your mind, man?
I just wanted to ask, do you not see the parallels between Donald Trump and Anita Sarkeesian?
Like, no, explain them to me, because it sounds like two different
All right,
things.
so when Donald Trump did that rally...
Kids,
Hold on.
don't do fucking drugs.
Donate might be gone, but I can't let it. Melissa might be back. I might switch them up from time to time. I like kids don't do drugs, personally. But go ahead.
All right, so the media has always quoted this thing Trump said. It was, "I know words, I have the best words." And then there were ads for Anita Sarkeesian or whatever. Ads? I don't fucking know. And it was like, "I love games. I've been gaming since I was 12 years old. I love games."
You think Trump is a fucking dishonest politician?
I don't personally like Trump. I think I would describe myself as a centrist.
What's your question? What's your question for me, buddy? I mean, I wasn't familiar with this particular meme. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that Trump's the most honest guy in the world as far as his talking points and things of that nature. I did vote for him. I like what he's doing. I like the job that he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't care that he fucking told off Joe Scarborough yesterday. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, fuck MSNBC.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not even that. It's just like they say rotten shit about him. He fires back. What's the fucking big deal? It's unpresidential. Well, I kind of voted for an unpresidential candidate, so I don't give a fuck. You know, I didn't vote for him, but I'm saying, like, the people who did vote for him, they don't care about Joe Scarborough's fucking feelings. And I'm sure he's right. I'm sure, like, Mr. Trump, can we go to this party? And she's all fucking bleeding from the face with her fucking ass facelift and shit. And he's like, no, get the fuck out of here. You disgust me, which is exactly what I would have done. And then they've been saying that he's ruining the country, so he fired back. Fuck him. Yeah. I like Trump that way because he's kind of like me in that way. He's East Coast and he's obnoxious and he tells anybody off that gives him any kind of shit, even if it hurts him. So I gotta be honest with you, I kind of like this son of a bitch.
Drop a like if you'd support Tommy C for president.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, it's so funny. It's funny you mention that, right? Chubbs, I'll pull you in next. It's so funny you mentioned that because I remember this black guy told me. He said the reason the Obama presidency was so important, and this is what you don't understand, Tommy, and he was right. That means there's never been a black president. That means my kids and every kid's like, I can be president. When you're a black American, it was never an option. It was never things. And then you have and you know what? I remember thinking to myself, like, that's pretty powerful. Can you imagine that? Because all the presidents were white. I didn't even think of. I didn't look at it that way. I didn't look at it that way. But now you have no excuse. You can be president of the United States. And that's something to be proud about. I can be proud that a fucking screaming New York asshole is in the United States fucking also. And fucking Donald Trump, you're my favorite president, maybe next to Ronald Reagan. Thank you. That's the way I feel about it. Have a good day, Luck.
Yeah.
Chubbs, are you still in LA?
What up, buddy?
What up with you? What up with you, brother? What's on your mind, man?
Not much, man. Not much.
What are you doing over there? You're making shit happen, or what?
Fucking pussy, snorting cocaine. You know we out here.
You're not doing coke, are you?
Nah, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, you're off the sauce. So I'm not. I'm drinking all the time. When are you coming over here? When are you gonna? Oh, by the way, I have to bring this up. I saw you post. Well, it's not a secret. You posted the money you made in May.
Yeah.
Do you realize that that's the money that I made at my peak, and for about 200,000 hits?
Shit.
For just YouTube. I'll be honest with you. I had a 200,000. It was almost between 1,500 and 2,000 maybe. I think I made 250 once. Now that I'm thinking of it, right? That's when things were hot with Baited. How many hits did you get in May overall?
About 8-9 million.
And you made just as much as I did when I was on Baited. I was the third wheel, and I only made 200,000 hits. That's unfucking believable.
It's great, isn't it?
Well, here's the thing. I don't feel too bad for you, because your April was fucking awesome.
it was, yeah. To be fair, it was.
Your April was like, I don't know, half of what my wife makes, something like that,
Yeah,
at least
but then
this year.
obviously all that money basically went on to me moving out, like across the fucking country and shit.
You got over there. Well, save it. Don't fucking blow it all the time. Keep it. You guys got to manage your money. You're young guys with a lot of money, and you gotta keep an eye on it. But let me ask you something.
For sure.
What do you? I mean, he made a joke about going back to washing dishes and shit.
Yeah.
Do you? But I'm ready to do it. Are you? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready to go back? I'm ready to go back if it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my old job, I was only earning like, I was earning like $250 an hour, and I was 16, 17.
Yeah. But you're still making more.
I don't really want to go back to that job.
Really? Well, it's funny because if I were to take like a minimum wage job, which is all I'm qualified for in Germany because I don't speak the language, I'm still making more money than minimum wage. So just might as well just keep doing this shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it really crushed me to watch you fucking, because you're working your ass off. You're getting all those hits. You're not like me and you broadcast every day. And you get multiple ads like I do. And it made me think I should be grateful that I get just under $400 a month. I can only imagine if you had a YouTube channel.
The thing is, I posted it wrong. Where it says YouTube ad revenue 2,200, that's before YouTube take their cut. So I actually only made $1,600 that month.
Yeah.
Which is fun. It's just always fun.
Yeah, I know. No, man, it sucks. Fucking sucks, dude. Because your fucking shit's great, dude. You're doing a fucking good things. Tell me about LA a little bit. I can't you want to do another interview? Because I got to get these other guys on. Because it was like a regular Q&A. I was going to get the fans.
You should bring up Bill the Alien next.
All right, I will.
Bill the Alien next. It was nice to talk to you, buddy.
It's always good to talk. But don't be a stranger. If you fucking want to hang out or sometime or something like that. We got to play some Battlegrounds. You want to play some Battlegrounds?
I'm down.
All right, we got a bit because we talked about H1Z1. Let's do some Battlegrounds pretty soon. When are you getting back to England?
I'm in England.
Oh, you're back home already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm editing a video, another video right now.
Oh, maybe. Let's see. You don't wake up till like fucking 2 in the afternoon, you fucker.
I didn't wake up till like 6 today. I don't know what's up.
I mean, well, I'll be in touch, brother. All right, take care,
all right,
man.
bro.
Take care.
Speak to you later. Bye.
He's so different off the sauce. Bill the Alien, you're on the air.
You're right, Tommy. I just wanted to say, so basically this whole thing with the lads on tour, it's all dead shit. It's fucking shit. And I just wanted to know if you want to join Lads on Expedition. It's better than Lads on Tour.
I don't join. I'm not a joiner. The Lads on Tour got me. It's so funny. The Lads on Tour got me one of my best clips ever, which will be coming out.
That was fucking funny.
Did you see my Twitter? Somebody edited my Vanilla Rice's argument with me.
Yeah, I saw that.
With Hitler. Yeah, that was really fucking funny.
That was fucking jokes.
I sent that to Vanilla Rice like immediately, and he fucking thought it was funny too. Lads on Expedition. It's too many words. It's a mouthful. Lads on Expedition.
That's why it's funny, It's like over the top.
It's way over the top. Are you a fan of Elvis the Alien, Bill the Alien?
This is the problem here. So I never really thought of Elvis the Alien when I got my name.
Okay.
And then I got it, and then the amount of fucking people saying, "Oh, Elvis the Alien copycat," and all that, and I'm saying, but I'm British though, so I've got to be a bit better, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I suppose you can be Bill the Alien.
Like fucking, I don't know what to fucking say, but do you want to join Lads on Expedition?
I don't. I'm not a joiner. I criticize Lid. I'm not a joiner. I'm not a joiner. I may support Lads on Expedition, but I don't know if I want to join. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't have to join this. It's shit anyway. The group chat on Twitter is shit. It's dead.
I didn't say that. You did.
Probably better than CDL though.
All right.
So,
you take Lads on Expedition, everybody. Now get the fuck out of my Discord. How about that?
All right, see ya.
Get that out of here. Lads on Expedition. All right, what else we got? Teeth Fairy. I want to go out now. I have to pick up Real Talk tomorrow. I'm having fun, man. Teeth Fairy, you're on the air.
Yo, what's up, man?
You tell me, brother.
When did you move to Germany?
2005.
And how did you get used to it? Speaking another language and stuff like that.
I'm not good at speaking the other language. The problem is most of the decade I spent here, I spent it in American surroundings. So I'm not too good. I can carry on light conversation, order food, and things of that nature. And I know that's irresponsible. But here's the good news. If I don't speak the language in another 3 years, they will throw me out of the country. So we're having a tutor come over. Actually, you know what may end up happening is all the money that I made from beta in the last couple months is going to go in the tutor's pocket, it looks like.
Nice.
Yeah, right?
I was asking because I'm going to college for programming, and that's really asked for in the other states. So I was thinking of moving, but I'm scared about adapting and stuff like that.
Oh, where are you from, brother? Where are you from? I can help you.
Croatia. I called them.
You're from Croatia? There's a big Croatian community here in Germany. If you move to a major city, there's Croatian bars all over Wiesbaden, where I'm from. I think you'd be welcome. I think you'd be welcome. Where are you coming?
What?
You're coming over here Sunday, you said?
No, you told me that on Sunday. I called on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I apologize. I talked to a lot of people. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But no, there's a big Croatian community here, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, most of them are probably relatives and stuff like that. But my suggestion, if you want to make a big move to a place where you know there's a Croatian community. This has been going on in America for generations. If you're Irish, you go to the Irish neighborhood. If you're Italian, go to the Italian neighborhood. Go to how old are you, by the way?
19.
And go to a pub, try to shake a few hands, you know. And and because they could give you better information, and you could hook up. The only thing I would be very careful of, and this is something the Germans aren't going to tell you, there are Croatian gangsters here, and they might take advantage of you. I'm not joking. You guys are like fucking almost as bad as the Italians, you know.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm telling you to steer clear of them, fuckhead.
I'm on the pussy.
I'm not saying you're a pussy. I don't want you to be taking advantage of them. They're murderers. I'm trying to look out for you, bro. You know?
Thanks.
But no, I'm talking about the bad Croatians. I'm not talking about Croatians in general. You know, come on.
I don't want to be around Croatians anymore. That's why I'm moving.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna do, just fucking move and see where the chips fall.
Yeah, but where?
I don't know, man. Fucking Frankfurt. Pick a city and say fuck it. You know, I mean, do it. Take your German classes and go to work. But you know, it's so funny because I know so many nice Croatian people over here. I used to play soccer with most of the guys who are Croatian. I would just try to get away from those fuckheads.
You're fucking terrible.
You're terrible. You don't even like your own people.
They're fucking shitheads.
They're not shit. Come on. I told you, my grandfather told me this years ago. All right, I said it in my stream earlier today. No one group or ethnicity has a lock on being an asshole, and your people are no different. If I had to guess, you come from some pretty fucking severe poverty, okay? And you're sick of it.
Severe, but
yeah, bad enough. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. All right, and you want to get away from it. So you want to come to a you know, kind of a healthy economy and start over. Here's the best fucking thing. I'm going to tell you the same thing they told me when I joined the army. Do it. There's nothing that can prepare you for it, and go out there and survive. I thought personally it would be good to get you around other Croatians, and that would help you adapt to the German culture. You know, if you really want to be crazy, because I tell you something, move to the States. No one gives a fuck if you're Croatian. You're just another white guy. How about that?
What about UK?
The UK? I don't know. Where's Bill the Alien? I don't know. Where's fucking Chubbs? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's Croatian community in London somewhere. I just thought that was the best way to do it.
I want Croatians.
All right.
Understand? No fucking Croatians.
They're not bad people. You know, come on, man. Well, move to Wiesbaden. I need a drinking buddy. How about that? I don't know.
Okay.
I like everybody. I get along with everyone. You know, I like everybody. All right, Teeth Fairy. Good luck, man. All right.
Thanks.
Take care. I'm just moving away from all the Croatians. Move to Kekistan.
Don't do fucking drugs.
$5 the Mormon guy. Hey, what's happening to Catch 33? Whatever happened to Chris Ray Gun? We've had a conversation. I think you can forget about the Chris Ray Gun ring interview. If we do that, we're probably going to... Well, I'll say it right fucking now. How many of you motherfuckers would like to see Lacey Green and Chris Ray Gun? Because I think that's a hell of a lot more interesting than what we talked about. The thing about the Chris Ray Gun interview, it was very social justice or anti-social justice stuff, and I don't think Chris wanted to do that. I think he wanted to fuck around, and he's like an idol of mine as far as the Gamergate controversy. I fucking bugged out when I met Repsion. I bugged out when I met him. And yeah, so maybe we can ask Chris if we're gonna we'll do it Lacey, and we'll talk about things like that are more relevant to the drama. Because I'll tell you something, I'm interested in what they've gone through as a couple, you know. And the other thing is, I want to talk about, like, I went on this fucking rant, like, I wouldn't be alone with her, maybe she's a traitor, and the whole time they were going out. And I'll tell you this right now, I actually sent Chris a video DM, apologizing to him, because I honestly didn't know that. And I think Lacey is totally 100% for real now, especially the way the SJW community kind of has treated her and doxed her and treated her like garbage. She said it was like leaving Mormonism, which is frightening, to be perfectly honest with you. I think that would be a better interview. The problem with the interview that we did, I do think it's good. I do think it's funny. It's so skeptic community oriented. I don't think Chris wanted that. And I don't think Dave and Clown wanted that either. But I stand by it. And I fanboyed the fuck out. You know who really takes it in the ass in that show? Me. Because I was fucking freaking out. I've been waiting for months for this shit, you know? So that's the way I feel. So maybe we can work something out and talk to Chris. Maybe I'll send him something, because I think Lacey and Chris would be a fantastic interview if we can pull it off. And it wouldn't be about, you know, anti-SJW, SJW. What are they going through as a couple? You know, if they want to talk about that, I don't know how personal Chris wants to get. Maybe it's something he doesn't want to do. And we got to respect his wishes. But I think that would be really fucking cool. You know, I think that would be really cool. But you know, look, they're not a normal couple, not at all. And I don't say that. No, of course they're normal people, but they're putting up with shit that most people don't have to put up with when they fall in love. And to be honest with you, that's interesting to me. But it might not be something they want to put out there. But I wish the best for Lacey and Chris. Nabber, you're on the air.
Oh shit. Yeah. What I wanted to say is fuck the lads on Expedition.
Why is that?
CDL.
Why is that?
Well, we've got pig.avi, and wherever pig.dot goes, the masses go.
Where's Pig.dot? What group is Pig.dot in?
I don't know. That guy's probably monging out somewhere.
Yeah.
But we love him, really.
Really? Look, I wish both of your stupid organizations of groups of guys who can't get laid at gunpoint to do. I wish you all the best.
It's not like the lads on tour. I believe me. We kind of like.
So wait a minute. They play H1Z1 and you play Battlegrounds. Is like that's the big thing? Is that the big divide? I mean.
No, they want to make big group chats and make merchandise. We just want to play PUBG and chill out.
Okay, all right. So you guys are PUBG guys.
Yeah, I was only coming in and just joke about that.
I got you. Well, let me get some other folks on. All right, man. Man. Take care, Dabber. Thanks for the tweets, by the way. Mace Man 331 you're on the air.
Whoa, I actually made it on.
You made it, brother. You're Australian, I can tell. I'm starting to be able to tell the difference between the action.
What?
I'm starting to be able to tell the difference between the accent.
Dude, I live in Mississippi. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm drunk. All right, what do you want? Stop embarrassing me.
Okay, so I live in Mississippi. I have a real problem with like people in Mississippi.
Why?
Okay, so everybody here is like they're Christians and stuff. So ooh, I'm freaking out right now. I can't believe I made it on. But anyways, everyone here is like Christians or whatever, and I can't bring up to my parents or anybody the fact that I am an atheist.
Don't. How old are you?
I am 14.
Why do you have to tell them now?
Well, I'm just.
You think it's gonna get you out of going to church?
No, I don't.
No, it's not gonna get you out of going. I grew up in a Catholic family. All right, it's like, hey, I'm an atheist. Yeah, you go to fucking church. You know? I don't think it's necessary. I don't. Oh boy, Repsion probably want to slit my throat for saying this. No, I don't. Write it out. Be your own man when you're a man. Write the fucking thing out. There's no reason to cause conflict with your parents at this stage. Unnecessary. You're gonna have conflict with your parents just simply by virtue of being 14. You know. I don't see any reason to throw it out there. I'd probably get my fucking throat slit if I said that. If you're saying you're gay, I'd say the same thing.
I know.
I'd say the same thing. There's no reason to have the conflict at this point. Here's what you need to do. All right, you need to get through fucking school. Get the fuck out. So when you get to school, you can express yourself the way you want to. Right now, you're basically somebody else's. At this stage, is that right or is that wrong? I suppose that's up for debate. But you're not going to change them. It's not like a fucking Saturday afternoon special. You're not going to fucking change their mind. They're not going to respect your opinion or nothing like that. Here's what you need to do. You need to go to school. You need to get your shit together. And then you can go off and be an atheist when it's over. All right? They can't reign over you forever. If they ask you outright, do you believe in God? Which they're never going to do. You can tell them how you feel. I'm not saying lie to them. But I don't, for lack of a better word, I don't think you should have a come to Jesus moment with them. How about that? No, I don't think it's necessary. I'm not telling you how to think. I'm not telling you to capitulate. I'm telling you you're a minor and you are theirs until you go. All right? This is the way they want to raise you. You don't agree with it. You are slowly becoming an adult. And you have plenty of time to reject it. And by the way, even if you told them, you're going to still have to go to fucking church. Bingo. Lying is always the best error. I'm not telling them to lie. I didn't tell them to lie at all. I told them, they asked them flat out, you fucking dipshit. If they ask you flat out, you tell them the truth. You tell them how you feel. And I'd say that for you. But you know what? I don't fucking... And not going to them and saying, by the way, Mom, Dad, I'm an atheist. You know what my father would have done? Good for fucking you. Now go take out the garbage. Do you want to be disarmed that way? That's the way my father would have done it. You know? That's what I would have said to you, too. They have the right to raise you the way they want to raise you until you're an adult. And that's not a lie. If they ask you how you feel, tell them how you feel. You know? But I don't agree. And why have a... Let me tell you something, bud. They ain't going to be around forever. And my dad is going to turn 70 next year. And I can't even fucking deal with it. So They're pain in the ass. They're not always right. But you're their child, and this is their choice. And I'm not saying you have to agree with them. I'm not saying that you never should speak out. But if they believe in this shit, if you're from the Bible Belt, you're not going to change your mind anyway. So just ride it out. And when you're a man, be your own man. That's my advice. All right, brother?
I think all right.
Go ahead. No, you have something to say? Because I did a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
think it's funny because I was listening to I forgot what his name was. Anyways, it was like guess who's the Jew or whatever, and then the KKK guy was like, we're scared the black people are gonna take over the white people, and my parents was like, yeah, I know, right? It's like it's so relatable, and I'm like, what?
Look, I didn't say the next couple years were going to be easy, all right? I'm just going to say that there's no reason to have this argument that you can't possibly win. That shit only happens on Saturday afternoon or after school specials. Duh, Mom, Dad, I'm gay. He's gay. Maybe we should think a little differently. Maybe we should look at this. Don't you say you're a fag. That's real life. That's reality. So I'm just basically telling you to deal with reality and don't deal with the Hollywood fucking version of events. And deal with the way. But I am not telling you to lie. If you feel that way, if they corner you, you tell them. Otherwise, you're 14. You got 4 years to go, bro. Get your shit together. Go to college. Get laid. That's it. Peace.
All right.
Last call of the day is none other than Tommy NC 2010. How are you, brother? What do you got for
How
me?
are you doing there, Tommy, today?
I am about ready to end this show with you. And
Awesome.
I want to
It's a
hear what you have to
special
say.
honor.
I want to hear what you have to say, brother.
Oh, jeez. I wanted to ask you, did you see my MTV's episode that I uploaded on my YouTube channel?
I saw it a couple years ago, actually. I saw it like when you were with Cronin.
Really?
But I have not. I saw that you uploaded that, and then you uploaded Touch.0, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I wanted to show the the achievements that I've made on the big platform of television.
Yeah, and you give a little commentary before that, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, I give commentary, and I think I've learned a lot from those situations and what I have come on this platform, and I think I'm well-rounded, and I think there's a lot of people in this community that I have met and have taught me certain things, and I have to say that I'm proud of the people that I know and the people have come and gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So you can see both full episodes. You're not getting in trouble with MTV or
no, because here's the thing: both episodes are not monetized.
Okay.
For some reason, get this: I uploaded the MTV episode, and it was not monetized. YouTube hit it with a copyright something, a slash. I'm like, I didn't copyright it. I didn't.
No.
monetize
I know
it.
what's going on. See, it's MTV's property and it's Comedy Central's property. I just don't want to see.
Comedy
Well, you don't
Central
broadcast. You don't broadcast live. You mostly uploading. You do mostly uploading, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, I do. Yeah, Tommy Talks went back live again.
Oh, okay.
We recently, I got my Wi-Fi fixed, so now Tommy Talks goes live. Which I love to interview anybody. Even you, Tommy. Even
sure.
the Catch 33 crew. Whenever Clown.
Is it still on? Is it still on Google Hangouts?
Oh no, Skype. I do. I switched over to OBS. And now I'm on Skype.
Oh, I might have to work something out, Tommy. That sounds like a good idea. Hey, if everybody check out Tommy's type something in the chat real quick. Make sure you check out Tommy NC 2010's both his he's big fucking TV star MTV. What was it called? Made.
MTV's made the 200th episode, and also
how many years ago was that? Because you looked like you were in high school then.
Yeah, I was. I looked pretty young back then. I've gained some weight. I've noticed since high school. My mom keeps slapping my stomach every time. She's like, "Lose the weight, suck it in."
There you go.
And,
okay, but and then you also
I have a quick question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
I noticed that you were taking shots at Boogie. I'm like, Boogie's one of the nicest YouTubers.
I wasn't taking shots at him. I was criticizing him. It's not.
Why would you criticize him? Like
because he was wrong. Because he was wrong to make that fucking video. Basically pulling the victim card, and I think doing a lot of damage to
kids.
Hold on a second.
Do fucking drugs.
Random Rabbit donation before you take some time off. Actually, I'll be broadcasting this week, but thank you anyway. I love your streams. Don't always get a chance to catch them live. Thank you so much, Random Rabbit. I do appreciate that. No, I do think that apparently he did very well on stage, but I think he kind of got cucked by Anita off stage, and he as much as admitted that, and I think that was worth criticism. It has nothing to do with him being nice or not nice or anything like that. I think Boogie's a tremendous YouTuber. I think he's a tremendous performer.
He is. He's a very hard worker.
But this is he walked into the arena. He walked into the arena, and I don't like the fact that she got the better of him offline, and then he talked about it, and it just the video seemed very sheepish to me, and I think Boogie was used by her to further her agenda. It didn't go her way, as Billy the Fridge pointed out, but I don't think that keeps him away from criticism. But it doesn't have nothing to do with me hating him or anything of that nature, and the criticism was harsh. I still think he's not the man for the job, but I'm hoping he proves me wrong, brother. You should watch that whole podcast. You should watch that whole podcast. That's it.
You know, I watched Boogie, and one thing that kind of really agitated me about Boogie was Boogie came across my story, and instead of saying my name and respecting who I was, he called me the egg guy, and
he does it to but he does it to everybody. He doesn't like to mention anybody. That's you weren't, in fairness, Boogie, because I did notice that when that happened. By the way, he didn't. I'll give you an example. In his video that I didn't like, he didn't mention Sargon of Akkad's name. So I think that's like his style. He doesn't want to draw attention to him. You have to ask him personally. But I don't think he's a bad person. I just don't like the video. I think he cleared a lot of it up. And I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he becomes the man for the job. All right, Tommy, I got to end this because I got to go to bed. I got to go out and buy more beer.
Would you mind if I do a quick promo for you?
Yes, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching one of the most hardcore podcasts here on YouTube, the badass of YouTube, Tommy C. He comes at everybody with a baseball bat and he takes names. Don't mess with this motherfucker, because Tommy C is the man with the mouth, the man with the intimidation, the man it's going to bury Keenstar 7 feet under, because he is the one and only Tommy C from Germany, and he comes bearing him a shotgun. Tommy C.
I wish I would have done that in time. The shotgun. When you made that noise, I should have just like the whole thing. So, thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Make sure you check out Tommy's Made episode on MTV a couple years back, and his Tosh.0 episode. Was it 2 years ago now? I think, yeah, about 2 years ago. Make sure you check them both out. They're really good. Tommy, thank you so much for the support, and I see you around, brother.
I'll see you, man.
Peace, peace, peace. Middle East chicken grease. Hey, listen. Yeah, big shout out to the fuckhead. I gotta put about Peter King. I thought that was funny. Check out what you have to compete with on my Twitter feed. That would be at Tommy C's SFTP, as you can see alone. I'm gonna get a subscribe button on Twitch pretty soon if I get my tax situation straight. You can also sub there if you like. It's probably because I've been drinking. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Kids, don't do fucking drugs.
$11, sip it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. We miss you, Tommy. Enjoy it. I'm not. No. Oh fuck. I'll be on next week. Real Talk may even be here, but I am like the week after. I'm taking time off. This is like the beginning of my vacation, and then when I go where I'm going, then it's gone. But you guys will get clips. I didn't mean to mislead. Maybe I did. But it's kind of tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking be hitting it. If I can rent a microphone and run it into here, maybe I think it'll look weird, but maybe we could put Real back here. I actually got a new host coming in. His name's Gatsby, the average Gatsby. He's an Irishman. He's been on with me a few times. We're going to be giving him a shot. But we're going to see how this goes. I think at very least, Real's going to just sit here and look cool. At very least. But that's not what I want to talk about. I know I'm a little over time now. First of all, if you like the show, please slap a like on it. Oh, who do I sound like? I don't get to say this much because I'm performing. And today was really about you guys. I hope I did a pretty good job. For all the people that have stuck through all of this, and we're going on 6 months now. I mean, more than 6 months before beta ended. And the people that show up day after day, week after week, and the people that donate, and the people that go on some, I appreciate it so much. And not only do you donate to a channel that is losing subs. And I know that's very difficult. Sometimes it's more difficult for you to handle than it is for me. And I hear it all the time. Well, maybe you should try this, and maybe you should do that, and maybe you should try that. And I'm like, and all those things I think would change what I was doing. It would change the thing that kind of brought you in, made you stick around to begin with. I just basically wanted to say, and I guess this is pandering, depending on who's doing the commentary on it. Thank you. Because I don't get to say thank you enough. Because I feel like if I leave the persona, that you won't be entertained. And there isn't a minute, a second that doesn't go by that I don't feel this way. And everything, and by the way, I think the first episode of Baited was what, this past June? A year, 12 months. Everything that you have given me for the last 12 months, and by the way, given my friends too. Dave's doing quite well. I got to share this too. I did. I wasn't selfish. I shared. And I still try to share. You know, I tried to help VWQ, and he got a few extra subs, and I tried to help, you know, Around the Tube News. Thank you. So I definitely give you back. Thank you so much for everything that you've given me and my family for the next year. If it's, like I said, it's easy to support, and you can root for somebody that's like gaining subs all the time. And I know it's a little tough with me because that's not the direction this is going. But the views are pretty much the same. In some places better, depending on how hot the news is at the time. And I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate that and how sincere I mean that. You guys have made my life. And I know I sound like one of these fucking typical ass YouTubers. Electric. It makes you feel like somebody. I just got off, before I got on here, I was talking to Copper Cap. You know, Ginger Has Souls. Yeah, that was like a real thing. And it's because of you. And whatever happened and whatever mistakes I made or whatever direction I took this channel, it wasn't a good idea or was a good idea. You guys stuck it out and you kept donating and you kept keeping it apart. When I come back from this vacation, and I am broadcasting next week, I'm coming out with new channels and new ideas and things of that nature so we can grow something else, hopefully together. I'm not done by a long shot. This show, Shot from the Point, is going to be here Sunday through Thursday for as long as I can possibly afford to do it. And to be honest with you, I've got a pretty good machine. I don't see why it's going anywhere. And I'm going to keep these YouTubers on their toes, and I'm pretty good at doing it if you haven't noticed. But I don't get to thank you enough, and I thought this episode was the opportunity to do that. No Tommy C persona. I appreciate everything that you've done. One of my closest friends that lives in Las Vegas that I didn't think I was going to be able to see any other way is coming here. He's doing a tour here. And in a lot of ways, we have you to thank for that because the exposure here has helped him and moved that. I just spilled a beer. And it wouldn't be a Tommy C if I didn't.
Don't do fucking drugs.
I don't know if I deserve more subs or not, Ox. I deserve exactly what I got. And what I got is you guys. And a lot of freaking YouTubers out there would like to have what I have. In fact, I'd kill for it.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.